everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video on microblading. I'm not gonna go too in depth or in detail into it. If my video doesn't I don't know, answer any questions that you may have, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I'll answer you. So yeah, I got my eyebrows microbladed months ago actually. Also, if you want to know where I got them, if you could find me on Instagram and just send me like a direct message, I'll tell you there. And I don't think it's like a really big deal, but really didn't like ask them for permission to mention them or anything, so I feel kind of weird about like just saying the name of the place I went to on here. But yeah, so I got it done here in Chicago, where I'm from, and I'm really happy with it. Right now I have them like kind of filled in. I have a makeup remover wipe with me so that I can remove it in front, like in the camera, just so that you can really like see it and see that it's like for real. So yeah, I got my eyebrows microbladed months ago and I do not regret it, like not even a bit. I love it. I'm so happy that I got it done. Let me talk about the process first, I guess. So yeah, you go to your appointment. This particular place has a list of like rules to follow. There are certain things that you're not supposed to do before you go into your appointment. Pretty much it's like you can't work out for 24 hours, you can't drink caffeine for 24 hours, no alcohol for, I can't remember if it's 24 or 48 hours. It's only so that the pigmentation and just the whole process can go smoothly. As you might know, alcohol and things like Tylenol and Advil and that kind of over-the-counter medicine will thin your blood, so then it won't allow the pigmentation to be retained in your skin as well. So that's the reason why there's all these like pre-care rules, and I'm pretty sure like well, at least most places where you can get microblading done will have like maybe probably the similar type of rules that you have to follow. So you gotta follow all those rules for like a day or two before your appointment. And I made my appointment like, I don't know, maybe it might have been a month in advance or a month and a half. I don't really remember. I went in and I filled out all the paperwork and everything. This artist, she like prepped my skin, like kind of wiped it with, I don't know, with some wipes. She added numbing cream. She took it off and then she added more. And then after she added it, I like lay down in the chair. They really try to make you comfortable, and so it was like, it was such, for me it was such a smooth and like painless process. It was amazing. So the last two times that she applied numbing cream, she would remove it, and then this was the only part of the process that was like not painful, but it wasn't like super pleasant, because she grabs like, I can't remember if it was like a little needle or a blade, and she kind of like pokes like little holes, like incisions in the eyebrows, and then she puts numbing cream, and then she does it one more time. And she does that because that way like that top layer of the skin gets like really numbed and you don't feel anything when she actually goes and starts to add the strokes. So yeah, oh yeah, I should have mentioned before that, by the way, she also has like, she has this like stencil, and there's it's like a ruler, I guess, and she kind of goes along with your facial like structure, like your eyes and where your eyes end, and like everything, just to make sure that she's getting the right shape for you. I didn't want mine too thick because my eyebrows are, I've always liked the shape of my eyebrows, but they're like kind of thin, and that's my fault from over plucking when I was a teenager. Like if I would have never over plucked my eyebrows, I actually think they would have been fine. I'm sorry if I'm being like over repetitive or if I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just trying to make sure that I kind of like hit all the points of the whole process. So yeah, she pretty much, you know, starts like adding the strokes of hairs. She does it by hand, which is good because I don't want it to look like I don't know, animated, I guess. And she uses one blade, which is also good because I got microblading done years and years ago, maybe like, I don't know, not that long ago. I guess it was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. And the lady that did my eyebrows, her like, her needles were like, it was like 2 or 3 little blades or needles. And I feel like, I don't know, they didn't look horrible, but I still felt like I needed to cover my eyebrows when I would go out like to work or just out like anywhere, which kind of sucked because it defeated the purpose of it. But yeah, no, this place, this artist, she just uses one blade and she adds her strokes manually, so they're by hand. It didn't hurt. I literally did not feel a thing while she was cutting my skin open with this blade. Like, it was amazing. After she finished, she adds like, I guess, the pigmentation. I don't know what the technical word for it is, but and then she kind of like, I guess, not stuffs it. Oh my gosh, that sounds so weird. Not stuffs it on my eyebrows, but like she like, you know, she dabs it in my eyebrows to make sure that all the strokes are taking in the color. And yeah, and then she like also kind of applies, I guess, like some kind of mask on my eyebrows, and you sit there for a little while and that's it. I thought that it was gonna hurt like after the numbness wore off, but it didn't hurt, like not at all. Only sometimes when I would like move my eyebrows like this or something, or like laugh, I would kind of feel like my skin stretching, but like very, very little, like so minimal. I wouldn't even like consider it part of a pain scale or anything. It was great. I would say that the post-care process is probably like the worst part. Not that it's terrible, but like there's a lot, like you have to remember keep applying cream and keep like using these wipes to wipe your brows. She gives you like a little baggie with like some Q-tips and some aftercare cream and these like, they're wipes. They're not baby wipes. They're like, they have a baby on the packet, and it's like, it's supposed to be like 99% water or something like that. Yeah. So she gave me a pack of that, and basically, so my aftercare was slightly different because my skin is very oily. If you have like normal skin or dry skin, every like once or twice a day, I only applied it once every night because, you know, when you sleep, your skin tends to get like dehydrated. So I guess what I'm going to do now is show you my brows. I know I showed them in my last video, but I didn't really like point things out or talk about them, so that's what I'm going to do now. Let's see. I feel like you cannot even tell the difference though. Well, actually you kind of can. Just kidding. See? So I'll leave this. Oh, you can see all my makeup coming off too. That's cool. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna just get like awkwardly close to the camera. So this brow is filled in, obviously. This one you just saw. I just took it all off. And no, I did not have waterproof eyebrow product in it. I just had regular like NYX brow brush, like this NYX like mascara looking thing that I use on my eyebrows. So yeah, as you can see, you can tell the strokes right here, they're kind of faded. And let me actually grab a little brush or something. I'm trying to clean off my spoolie so I can like show you the brows. Let's see if you can even tell like this. That way I'm trying to show like the strokes. There we go, see? So you can see where my real brow is. So obviously if I walk around like this, you can probably like, it's probably pretty obvious that I have my eyebrows microbladed. But if I like in the mornings, if I'm going somewhere like grocery store or just somewhere not special at all, I won't put anything in my eyebrows, versus before I would put something in my eyebrows, anything, just to like kind of make them look thicker. But now I don't put anything. I just like, sometimes I'll just kind of comb it through this way, and I feel like you can't tell unless you get really close to me, really like close to my face. You really can't tell. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy with it. So now I'm gonna wipe the other one so I'm not here with like one dark eyebrow and one faded looking one. This is supposed to last 1 to 3 years depending on your skin type and also how you care for it, because the aftercare is for 10 days, and then after that you're supposed to use sunblock, so like SPF, I don't know, 30 or more, I think, and just to make, just, you know, so the sun doesn't like fade out the color. And supposedly when you have oily skin, like it won't stay, the microblading won't be, like it won't last pretty much. I don't know why I couldn't say that. It won't last as long as like if you have normal or dry skin. But the artist told me that, you know, I mean, I could change that if I just really care for them, and, you know, just make sure I use SPF and try to not be in the sun for too long, like, I mean, my face. So yeah, I'm trying to think, am I missing anything? I feel like I was all over the place and I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I went for 2 sessions, by the way. I think that most places do that. So you go for the first session and then, you know, you go through the whole healing process and everything, and then like 5 or 6 weeks later you go back and you get like a retouch for so you go to like a follow-up appointment, and basically you kind of like talk about you know, what areas like are missed, or what, if you want to change anything, maybe make them thicker, or anything like that. I'm really glad I got my eyebrows microbladed, because being able, well, it's not that I'm not able to, right? But this is just like a personal problem. Like just getting up in the morning, brushing my teeth, getting ready. Sometimes I don't even, like, I do nothing at all to my face, and it's amazing. Like, I love it so much. Before, my thing would be like, I have to do my eyebrows. If I do nothing else, that's fine, but my eyebrows have to be done. And now I just like get up and go like wherever. Some of the cons are, actually it's just one con, it's just the aftercare process, and like, you know, having to wait for it to flake and kind of peel off and stuff, because, you know, you can't touch it, you can't wipe that off yourself, you have to let it happen naturally, otherwise you can get like scarring and stuff like that. I have no regrets. So if you have any questions on anything, you know, let me know in the comments below. I'm not a professional, obviously I'm not a microblader, but I got it done. This is my second time getting it done, so I can definitely probably answer some questions. If you want to know where I went here in Chicago, then please add me on Instagram and send me a direct message and I can tell you where I went. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, everyone. So I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this. Please be kind to everyone, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.